New York has been rebuilt many times. In 1776, the city stood at a turning point. This was not a vast metropolis. It was a modest colonial settlement facing uncertainty. The city occupied Manhattan's southern tip. Beyond it, development quickly faded into open land. Farmland and forests surrounded the settlement. Nature pressed closely against the city's fragile edge. There were no skyscrapers or bridges. The skyline remained low beneath an open sky. Most homes were built from timber. Streets were narrow, muddy, and difficult to navigate. Buildings rarely exceeded 2 or 3 stories. Chimneys and rooftops dominated every view. Fire posed a constant danger. A single spark could destroy entire blocks. Water was carried by hand from communal pumps. Daily survival required constant physical labor. At night, candles and oil lamps provided light. Darkness returned quickly after sunset. The harbor defined New York's existence. Everything important arrived or departed by water. Docks and warehouses crowded the shoreline. Maritime trade shaped daily rhythms. Shipyards built and repaired vessels. Skilled labor kept the port alive. Merchant ships arrived from Britain and the Caribbean. They linked New York to empire. Barrels and crates filled the piers. Cargo moved continuously from dawn to dusk. Sugar, rum, molasses, and textiles flowed into the city. Trade sustained New York's economy. Small boats crossed the Hudson and East Rivers constantly. Waterways served as vital arteries. People, supplies, and information traveled by water. The rivers connected distant communities. In 1776, New York held roughly 25,000 people. It felt crowded but contained. Large for the colonies, New York remained small by European standards. The city was deeply divided in belief and loyalty. Tension lingered everywhere. Many loyalists supported the British crown. They believed empire brought stability. Others quietly argued for independence. New political ideas spread in secret. Taverns and markets became debate centers. Rumors traveled quickly through crowded spaces. Pamphlets passed carefully from hand to hand. Words carried serious consequences. Rumors often spread faster than truth. Fear and suspicion followed closely. A careless word invited punishment or exile. Silence often felt safer. Despite tension, daily routines continued. Life did not stop immediately. Dock workers unloaded cargo throughout the day. Labor never truly paused. Merchants bargained loudly in narrow lanes. Commerce persisted amid uncertainty. Horses and carts crowded muddy roads. Movement through the city was slow. Church bells marked passing hours. Time followed familiar rhythms. Smoke from hearth fires mixed with salt air. The city smelled of work. New York remained crowded and uneasy. Normal life masked rising danger. Strategically, the city was invaluable. Geography made it a military prize. Its deep harbor could shelter fleets. Armies depended on maritime access. Rivers opened routes into the continent. Supplies could move inland quickly. Whoever controlled New York controlled movement. Both sides understood the stakes. By summer 1776, war reached the city. Tension turned into action. British warships lined the harbor. Cannons faced the vulnerable city. Redcoat soldiers marched through streets. Imperial authority became visible everywhere. British control spread quickly. The city felt increasingly occupied. Across the river, Washington prepared his army. They faced overwhelming odds. The world's strongest military confronted colonial resistance. Outcomes seemed uncertain. Fighting erupted around New York. Smoke and confusion filled nearby fields. The Battle of Long Island proved disastrous. American forces retreated under pressure. Washington's army withdrew quickly. The city was left exposed. New York soon fell under British control. Occupation began almost immediately. British authority reshaped daily life. Soldiers patrolled streets constantly. Many residents fled the city. Others stayed and adapted. New York became Britain's main stronghold. Military presence dominated the landscape. Homes and churches were repurposed. The civilian spaces lost familiar meaning. Supplies were seized regularly. Prices rose beyond reach. Food grew scarce for ordinary families. Survival became daily concern. Curfews tightened life after dark. Movement became restricted. In September 1776, disaster struck suddenly. The city faced catastrophe. A massive fire erupted unexpectedly. Flames spread rapidly through wood. Fire raced across tightly packed blocks. Smoke filled the streets. Families fled with few possessions. Panic replaced routine. Buildings collapsed as flames consumed neighborhoods. Destruction spread uncontrollably. By morning, entire districts lay in ash. The city was scarred. Nearly a quarter of New York was destroyed. Thousands were left homeless. The fire's cause was never proven. Suspicion lingered for years. Occupation continued amid devastation. Hardship became unavoidable. Prison ships anchored in the harbor. Their presence terrified residents. Conditions aboard ships were brutal. Disease and starvation spread. Many captives never returned. Loss became part of memory. The war dragged on relentlessly. Hope felt dangerous. Years passed under occupation. The city endured quietly. Eventually, the conflict ended. New York was exhausted. In 1783, British troops evacuated the city. Empire withdrew at last. New York entered a new chapter. Independence reshaped its future. The city was damaged but transformed. Survival had forged resilience. What began as uncertainty ended in change. History had shifted. In 1776, New York was muddy and divided. Its future was forged.